Hi guys, how are you? Today we're going to be reviewing the new palette by Natasha Denona, the Gold Palette. I'm super excited. I'm sure some of you guys know there was recent Sephora VIP, whatever that thing sale. And I couldn't help myself, so I decided to splurge on Natasha Denona palette. You guys probably know Natasha Denona products cost a lot of money, and this palette is no exception. I don't even want to tell how much the palette costs. It's pretty embarrassing and I cannot believe that I bought it. But I recently tried the Mini Star palette by Natasha Denona, which is for this tiny thing you're gonna pay $30, and I wasn't impressed, but I was really curious about Natasha Denona products in general because I heard so much good stuff about her palettes and like her products in general. I'm curious what is so special, so I went ahead and I bought the palette, Natasha Denona Gold Palette, for $165 Canadian plus tax. I know it's incredible, I know it's ridiculous, the price is insane, and I'm really interested to see what the hell is so special about this palette, what the hell is so special about the formula. So here is the rattan black with some golden writings. And the back you have all these ingredients, the names of the eyeshadows. Here is the beauty. Isn't it gorgeous? The packaging is just stunning. You got these beautiful gorgeous shades. I cannot help myself. I ordered it from Sephora, and guys, it came in a separate box that was like packed and all secure and has this another packaging. Like, it came really securely packaged. I mean, you pay a lot of money and you actually get really like a lot of thought put in it, and it came in the perfect condition. The palette is really a beauty, and it has 15 brand new eyeshadows, and they say it's a classic signature Natasha Denona formula. So in this palette you're gonna have some matte, metallic, sparkling, and duochrome. I think this one is a duochrome, and I'm honestly super excited to play with the palette. I cannot wait, so I'm gonna zoom in guys closer so you can see. Let's jump into the review. Let's try the palette, let's play with it, and see for ourselves if it's worth the high price tag. Alright, so we close enough. Let's start digging into the palette. I already primed my eyes. I put MAC primer, and I already set it with some powder to make sure there is no creasing. I like that the palette comes with a mirror. I'm not the biggest fan of this thing going on that is attached. It's kind of annoying. I mean, I do get it why they put it. I would rather have the name on the palette itself instead of having this annoying thing. So, first thing first, let's start with some blending. Kind of scared of touching this palette. So this is the first shade that I'm gonna go in. It's called Sandstone, and I'm just gonna use it as a transition shade, and it is really powdery. When you dig in the brush, it has a lot of kickback. Let's see how it blends and how pigmented it is. And it's like when you spend so much money on the palette, I kind of expect it almost to blend itself on my eyes. So I'm really gonna be super judgmental about this palette and how it performs. And so far, the first shade, I'm not impressed, to be honest. There's something off about this shade that I'm not enjoying. I feel like my e.l.f. eyeshadows blend better than this. It's a bit patchy. What the hell? I don't know if you can see, but there's like here, there's a skipping patchy everywhere, and the left eye is a disaster. Like, I use my MAC primer that I always use, and I never have any issues blending any eyeshadow. I don't understand what's going on. This is patchy. Okay, this is just not looking too cute. I'm gonna go in the shade Thick, see if that one blends better. Also powdery, but not as much powdery. This shade is a little bit better. Still there's some skipping happening. I don't understand. The shade, the one that the Thick, it's kind of layering very strange on top, and it's almost like doesn't want to blend into the first color, and it just looks weird. I don't know if you can see, but look how uneven and patchy, and it just like kind of disposed the color and doesn't want to move anywhere. It's so weird. It's not looking too cute. Okay, Guys, it's looking super patchy. I don't understand. For $165, you better freaking blend yourself. I'm gonna go in the shade Log and focus on the outer corner. This one is not as powdery as the other two. And this one is probably the best out of 3, and it blends very, very nicely. Is it me being super annoyed, or you guys see the same thing I see? How uneven in pigmentation it blends? It pisses me off. I hate my makeup look right now. I honestly do not like it in a tiny bit. It is patchy, it is not wanting to blend, and it just like, look at this, look at these 2 lines. It just doesn't wanna blend. It's so frustrating to me. This is not $165 worth palette. This is a disaster. I'm trying today the new highlighter by Rihanna, the glitter, the white one, and I'm not liking it. Nor do I like McGrath lipstick either. Look what it is. The lipstick, it just moves, and look what it does. I'm hating my makeup today. I'm gonna go in this shade Brass and apply it all over my lid and pray to God that it actually works. Ooh, oh, there's so much fallout. Okay. Oh my god, this is so pretty though. Oh wow. If there was something that was worth about this palette, it is glitters probably. But there is so much fallout with these glitters. Wow, they're super pretty. Oh, it is pretty, but like not like $165 pretty for the whole palette. It doesn't work. I want to go in the shade, the white shade called Sparks, this shade, and apply it in my inner corner. This is like pure glitter and it doesn't want to be picked up on the brush. This one is not working. Okay, let me try a different shade because the Sparks just doesn't want to be picked up. Let's try Cava and see if that one will work in my inner corners. I don't think so. I really don't. Guys, this is just like frustrating me. I'm gonna leave my inner corners. I'm gonna apply something else, I think, for the inner corners, and I'm gonna finish the rest of the eye, the underneath. I'm gonna go in the same 2 shades, well, the same 3 shades that we use, this and that. Blend everything together and try to fix the glitter situation. I'm gonna finish the rest of my eyes. I'm gonna apply some mascara, lashes, and liner, and I'm gonna be back and we're gonna do some swatches of the palette, so stay tuned. So mascara, lashes, liner are on. I used Kat Von D tattoo liner for my eyeliner, obviously, and for the lashes I have Ardell Demi Wispies. I love these lashes. The look ended up to be okay. I like it. I really like a lot this shade called Brass, but that's like the only shade that I really like a lot. And mattes are super patchy. They don't want to blend. They're all over the place. They skip. They're just... I'm really disappointed. I didn't try a lot of the shades because I feel like I want to return this palette. I don't personally think it's worth the money. I'm gonna do the swatches for you so you guys can see, but I'm definitely returning this palette. This costs a lot of money and the quality of the eyeshadows is just not there, and buying this palette just for one shadow is not making sense to me. What's the point of paying so much money for just one eyeshadow that you really like? So I'm gonna do the swatches and I'm gonna wrap the video up. The first row we have Lime Chrome, Python, Sparks, Area, Cava. Second row we have Aurora, Dijon, Oro, Log, and Varys. And the final row we have Brass, Sandstone, Alchemist, Tick, Aurum. I'm not impressed with the swatches of this palette either. This one is beautiful, like that's the one that I'm wearing on the eyes, but that's the only one that I think is really a standout in this palette. Everything else was just average. I like this a lot. Omo, I think, yeah, it's called Omo, but I think I have this similar shade in another palette. I probably do have a similar shade. I'm pretty sure I do have a similar shade. Mattes are just not great. I'm really disappointed, guys. The blue shade had a lot of pigment left out, so it probably will stain your eyes if you apply it on your eyes. I am super disappointed in this palette. I'm definitely gonna be returning. I don't think it's worth such a high price tag. yes, they're beautiful. The golden shade is beautiful, but honestly, mattes don't blend as well as some of the drugstores. I really have nothing good to say with this palette. I'm super disappointed. I was super excited to buy an expensive palette on sale and love it and enjoy it. I don't know if I'm lucky, but this is the second product by Natasha Denona that I buy that I think really uneventful. With this palette I had the issue that the shimmers were not that great. With this palette it's kind of reverse. Shimmers are great, metallics, whatever, the glitter ones are great, but the mattes are not that great. I really don't understand what is really going on with Natasha Denona. I heard it's really amazing quality, but in my personal opinion, quality is not there, at least in this palette. The only thing that I can say that this is a gorgeous palette, but I'm definitely going to return it because this is not worth it. I would not recommend you buying this palette, and maybe you should probably go for her older palettes because this is just no. This is a no. Side note, I tried today Pat McGrath lipstick. Talking about some bad products, I'm kind of on the roll today. I bought some products that I'm not liking. One of them is Fenty How Many Carats. I mean, it looks pretty. Just watch it. It's not really there. It's just pure glitter. My whole freaking face covered in glitter. Even though it does shine pretty nice, I just don't see myself using it. This is a pass for me. I'm not into the shine kind of glitter stuff. I'm more into like highlighter, like glow kind of from within more than the shine glitter. I don't appreciate some glitter in the highlighter at all. And this is something that kind of whatever. And then I bought also Pat McGrath lipstick. It's a MatteTrance lipstick in the shade Peep Show. It is a beautiful, gorgeous color. That's the color I'm wearing right now. The problem that I'm having is, first of all, it's super drying. Like, it dried up my lips. Second of all, I don't know if you can see, maybe I'll zoom in closer. It kind of settles in my lines and it's not looking cute. It starts to form this very funny line that I'm not appreciating right now. One interesting thing about Pat McGrath is that it's transfer proof. I barely have anything, but the way it looks, it's just hideous. Those lines. This is a super expensive lipstick as well, and I have lipsticks that are way more cheaper and they perform so much better, so I'm really not sure what the hype is all about. Yeah, this is like a very bad review and I'm super disappointed. I'm super upset. I did not think it would be that bad. I was hoping that it would be amazing. I'm gonna be like all over the place and like, guys, it's a beautiful palette. I know it's expensive, but it's gorgeous. But like, honestly, like, don't waste your money. This is not worth your money. Please don't buy it. You're gonna be disappointed most likely. I have nothing else to say. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please subscribe if you haven't already. You can also follow me on my Instagram and I'll see you in my next video. Mwah.